my name is Martin Jacoby. This video is just a short video really about the Roland FP7F Supernatural piano, which I've been using now for the last 3 months, I would say. I was unsure at first whether this would be a good instrument for the sort of use I was going to be giving it, i.e. sort of serious classical rep, hours of use every day. But it's turned out to be really, really great, and I just wanted to show off one function in particular today, which I'm really pleased with. So, on the keyboard you have a record function, as you do with most. On this you can record with the metronome playing, and what I found it really useful for is recording the orchestral parts of concertos. The only issue with this is if you're recording with a metronome, obviously you can't change the speed as you're playing, so really this is more useful for smaller sections, but nevertheless it's really great to feel what it's like to be playing the second piano when you don't have that second pianist available to you, and also to just learn the second part. You know, often we can be lazy when it comes to learning the orchestral part, but there's so much to be taken from that, and this is a great tool to do it with. So I'm just going to show you quickly how we can do that, and how much fun it is actually. So here we've got our record function. If we press that, if you already have a song in the bank, it will ask you if you want to erase the last song. Yes, we do. So, unfortunately, you can only record one song at a time. That's the only drawback on this. But I think if you can connect this to a computer through 2 fat jacks, which there are outputs on the back, then you should be able to record directly onto your hard drive. Okay, so I'm going to get the metronome playing. I don't want it too quick. Here we go. Okay, so now we're going to start and record our orchestral accompaniment. I'm going to set it down to about 80, so it's going to sound a bit slow, but you know, I want to get the notes right and it wants to sound good. So as soon as you start playing, the keyboard starts to record, so you want to give yourself a cue, just 4 beats in. So. What we can do after we've recorded is we can listen back to what we've done, but also more importantly than that, we can change the tempo. So if we press play, we will hear what we've played back at the same tempo. So I don't know if you can read that, but that's 80 beats per minute. Now I'm going to change the tempo. 90, 100, 110, 120. As you can hear, there's absolutely no change in the pitch whatsoever, so this makes this tool so useful, because you can record in at pretty much any tempo and then play back again at any tempo. So let's have a go. so you can see how useful it is. It's really surprising actually. You'll find yourself picking out bits where you had no idea that you were speeding up or slowing down. The only problem I would say with this system is that you can't change the tempo when you're using the metronome. You really want to be using the metronome because you want to keep it as rhythmic as possible. You know, this is a practice tool. So that's the only drawback. But as I said before, if you do find a way to connect to your computer, which I think is fairly straightforward, obviously you can't do it through MIDI, it has to be done through live audio, then you could in theory record the whole orchestral part at varying tempos and then play along with it. So really the possibility is endless. That was just a tiny little snippet, but yeah, I mean, if there's any questions, it's pretty straightforward, but if anyone has any questions, do feel free to message me. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's the Roland FP7F. Cheers.